Our role as sportsmen goes beyond just being entertainers. We're also brand ambassadors. Yeah? In one way or another, we have to market different brands, various brands that come on board. For instance, right now, Warriors Rugby has a sponsor. 9 Barrels is our sponsor. So as a player, while I play outside my playing, my other social life, I have to make sure that I don't tarnish the 9 Barrels brand. I have to keep it on a high, meaning my behavior at all times, my discipline has to be good. Because how I behave, either as a player on pitch or outside pitch, will reflect to the sponsor. If I misbehave, if I'm a violent person, maybe involved in so many fights and unnecessary or bad habits, then it will reflect to the various sponsors out there. It will tarnish the reputation that they've built. So our role in the sports industry doesn't only stop at us being entertainers. It goes on beyond in various ways, various capacities. We have to be good role models to very many people who want to join the sport. Very many people who want to come in and invest in the sport. So we have to always be at our best behavior as sportsmen. Growing up, I tried out so many sports, so many. I was very curious. I played cricket, I played football. I tried out baseball once, but it didn't go well for me. I played rugby, although at primary level I didn't really play it so much. I would say I didn't really understand it, so I let it over. So I was in between sports, trying out so many different things, and growing up from a sports family where almost everyone is involved in sport. You want to try out different things that your other siblings, maybe your dad or your mom, tried out. So that was what I was going through as a kid. However, I didn't come from a very wealthy family, so some of these sports equipments were a luxury that my family couldn't afford. So I would try and find ways of involving myself in the different activities that I want to involve myself in, the different games, maybe go play with the neighbors, like that. Then when I joined Chambogo College, that's when I found rugby again. And I tried playing, although I was playing football as well, I kept playing rugby on the side, and then somehow I was more attracted to rugby, and I decided to concentrate more, to give more time to rugby, which didn't sink in well with the family. Very many of them were against it, even my friends. Being small, I was a very small person. Actually, I'm still small, relatively small for a rugby player. So they kept telling me, you can't play this sport, it's very physical, it's very rough. You can't play a sport, you're too small, you won't handle, you won't manage. But I loved it. I loved the sport and I wanted to play it. I believed I could play it. So I kept trying, I kept working hard. As time went on, I understood the sport better. So I found ways of playing. I started working out, exercising to keep my body fit, keep my body in good shape, so that I'm able to continue playing the sport. Then eventually I picked up, and being a small player, I had to work on other aspects of my game. I had to make sure I understood the game very well. So I had to improve on very many things, like my speed. Since I was small, I was like, let me be fast, so that it's harder for the other people to catch up with me. So I had to go through various exercises. I kept working out, kept training harder and harder. And this doesn't apply only to rugby. Whichever sport you're involved in, be it basketball, be it football, maybe cricket, maybe volleyball for the ladies, anything, any sport, volleyball, netball, I meant, for the ladies. So whichever sport you're in, as long as you believe you can do it, and you love the sport, you work hard. The more you work hard, the better you get at the sport, the better you understand it. Yeah, it becomes easier for you to play the sport. So after playing at high school level, Chambao College, I developed an interest to play the sport even further. So a couple of my friends told me, let's go join one of the clubs, maybe the development sides, then we'll play, besides just playing at school. That's when I joined Cobb's Rugby, Kampala Rugby Club, currently Legends Rugby Grounds, and that's when I joined Club Rugby, and I was playing in their box setup in the championship. Then eventually I felt I needed more in the sport. I needed more from the sport. I needed to play more. I needed to compete at a higher level. And Warriors Rugby had a very, very good setup, very, very nice training environment. And a couple of the players who were playing there at that time were my friends. Others weren't, but I knew them from different places that I encountered them. So I felt like it was going to be very comfortable for me to join them and improve my game. It was another challenge for me, a challenge that I wanted to take on, and I decided to do it. And that was in 2014, towards the end of the year. That's when I joined them, started training with them. Then in 2015, that's when I started playing for Warriors and up to date. So that's how my development in the sport has been. So my advice to many of you who would want to take on sports is that if you believe in yourself, nothing is going to stop you. Yeah. First thing you have to do is believe you can do it. If you love it, then you believe you can do it. Of course, very many people are going to tell you not to do this, not to get involved. Like I was told I couldn't play a sport, I should try out something else, and I believed I could. And now I'm playing at this level, although I'm working hard to actually play even at a higher level. And I urge you to also believe that you can play. Then you have to work hard. You have to put in the hard work. You don't just believe you can do it and you're not working to achieve it. You have to put in your runs. You have to work out, condition your body. You have to learn more about the game, whichever sport it is. Find out, watch a few videos here and there if you have the opportunity. Try out new things, Don't fear to express yourself. Yes, the coaches might tell you, do this, but then if you believe you can do even more than they're telling you, you go for it, you try it out. You never know how far or how good you're going to become at it. So you keep training, keep working hard, and if you believe you can do it, you will do it. Just don't give up yet. However, besides sport, you also have to study. Don't forget school. School is very important because you're not going to play sports throughout your entire life. No, time is going to come and maybe your body is worn out. you're aging, and you can't continue being an active sportsman. And then that's when you remember you needed an education. Yeah. So if you have the opportunity to go through school, you can have your school, then have time that you give to sports. Yeah. You can work on that balance. Yeah. Balance all that. If unfortunately for inevitable reasons, if you can't access an education, then make sure you give sports a lot of time, because there is a lot that you can achieve from sports. Yeah, we've seen so many prominent sportsmen and sportswomen achieving unbelievable things in sport, which can happen to you as well. So never doubt yourself, never doubt what you can do. Don't let other people tell you what you can and can't do. If you believe you can do it, go for it, work for it, and you'll get it. Yeah. So I want you to help me as I help you. Yeah. Let's work together, because I still want to develop my game. I want you to develop your game. So let us develop together. Okay? Let's be better players. So thank you for letting me share with you my story. I hope it can impact your life in one way or another. Yeah? And please stay home and stay safe. It's not safe for us out there. Well, this corona pandemic is still around. We have to follow the health guidelines, keep safe, keep healthy, hydrate a lot. Being sportsmen, you need to hydrate a lot. Don't forget to drink a lot of water. Yeah, every opportunity you get, clean your hands with soap or sanitizer, and we'll be good to go. Thank you, and have a lovely day.